Hello, fellow tankers. This is TNA 35. Today we're in Lakeville, and I am in the Onai Japanese Heavy. We're about ready to begin the game. I hope you enjoy it and come along for the ride. As you can see, I'm headed to town, and I'm trying to direct the other tankers that are sitting back at the base like they normally do, quite a few of them, to protect the valley but not go into it, because they have artillery which will pound them to death. And I want to come up here and take this city and the base before that happens. So as you can see, we're running across here, and me and this heavy, he's following me. And I was going to go high because you usually catch a little fire coming across here, but we ain't catching none. So I dropped down with these heavies because this way is actually a little bit quicker than going to the top part right there, because at the top you have a bunch of fences that are made of stone, and when you run them over to break through them, they slow you down a lot. And I wanted to get to the square as fast as possible because I can see already that the battle has commenced, and this tank is slow enough where if I screw around or get slowed down, it will take me too long to get to the battlefront and be any kind of contribution to the cause. So I come into town here, and I can see by the map that the top side's a little light, so I'm going to go to the top here and then try to encircle down from the top onto them here on the square. As I'm heading up this street, my main concern is somebody being around this corner, but the armor on this tank is such that I ain't real worried about what I'm facing, because I'll probably bounce it, but I may not get tracked or something, which would be horrible. And as you can see, I like zooming in without using the regular zoom in scope, and I'm this close. It's fun. It's a new challenge that I've been trying to do, and it's been working out pretty good. If I wanted to place them a little better, I would zoom in, but like I said, I ain't very worried about it right at this moment. And I just hammered that tank. And now me and this little Panther here, we're gonna trade a few shots and see who's the bigger and better man here. So we're sitting here, he missed his shot, so I'm sitting here waiting. Now, bam, track him, hit him hard. Now, here is one of the downfalls of the Japanese tanks, is this horrible reload time. Most tanks can shoot 3 times, maybe 4, depending on the tank, before I can shoot my second time. So I'm looking, see it's clear. I'm going to put some pressure on them because it looks like we're going to walk through them. Well, I didn't know there was as many tanks as there is behind this, and I start getting hammered. And as you can see, I go to put pressure on that Panther, and that other tank pulls out there and pops me one, and then artillery's on me. So I'm sitting here waiting. Okay, now I'm reloaded, so I'm going to go forward. Bam! That Panther had sideways to me, so I just put it right into his side and blast him. Took him out. I'm looking down, seeing if this old boy here in his crap Panzer can hold where he is. And it looks like he's doing a pretty good job, so I'm going to force the issue, because I can already see that the artillery is going to get destroyed, so I don't have to worry about him no more. So I hit that guy, and I know there's a guy behind me, so I just forget about him and take out this Panther. He's the last tank here in a second, because the guy that was behind me took out the one that I bypassed, and boom, there's the game. That quick, that fast. Thank you for watching, and stick around, because here in a second, right after I show you the silver here and the damage and the high caliber metal and Blase Blue, the bonus clip. I hope you enjoy. This is another match with the Onai. I'm rolling into town. The match has been going on just a little bit, as you can see by the timer, but it took me almost 2 minutes to get from spawn to base. So I'm coming in here and I want to get a couple shots in and really damage or scare these guys, because I seen on the map when I was rolling over here that they were rolling in force and we wasn't, because we had a bunch of guys go to the bridge, which they should, you know, they should go that way, because if you don't, they'll come up behind you and kill you. The bridge needs protected in this map every time, no matter what. And as you can see, that guy there, he gave me a side shot, so I plucked him, took his life. And I see my buddy here, he's fighting this guy that I can't see. And the good thing about these buildings, you can just drive right through them and surprise people with a shot. Boom, just like that. So I hammer him. I back up. Well, he can still get a little fire on me, but he's bouncing off my side. So I sit back and wait, and I was reloading, and he's running now, and I'm like, oh no, he's going to get out of here. But this other tank decided that he is going to come through, so I pop him. And then my platoon mate popped him, and somebody else popped him, and then at this time we're both waiting to reload, so we're going to ram them to death, or try to, and it's a race to see which one of us can do it. And neither one of us can kill them, but my load time's a little better than his, because I have brothers in arms on this tank. And I took a little side shot there after killing that guy, and my buddy just ate one. And I can see that I'm facing 3 or 4 tanks here, and I ain't for sure who's all in here fighting with me to help, because I'm so busy paying attention to the tanks around me and what's going on and trying not to get killed, that I ain't watching the map very well at this time. I see that guy, he gave me a shot, so I put one into him for 700 or so. I take one there in the side, and he hit my track. Didn't do a whole lot to me, but I'm going to go around the side here, and I'm going to kill this guy, or try to. And he bounced his first shot, and I didn't kill him, but I just about took his life. And I was going to ram him, but oh boy, he took his head off for me. And I took a couple more shots there, and from the side from these guys, and big old kaiju, and that, or kaiju, however you want to pronounce it, you know. And I got that tank, so I know what it can do. And he hit me pretty hard, so I'm concerned about him, and I'm going to take him out. He's my main concern right now. And I'm ammo racked, as you can see, so I had to repair it. I come up here, and he's going to give me a shot. Bam. I back up. He bounces. Lucky, because if he didn't have bounced, if he would have been shooting high explosive, I'd have been dead. And I can see by the map he's trying to encircle me, and I'm going to pull the old maneuver that I just did on that last tank. I'm just going to go through here and let him think he's going to get my rear, and in reality I'm going to punch right through this building and blow him up. Bam. Dead. Done. Okay, now I'm turning around looking for a couple more victims, if I can, because I'm doing a decent roll. I was going to shoot this guy. Bam. Too late. That other guy took him out. And then here's another. I can't tell if it's a OI or ONI right off the bat. I think it was an OI. And he gave me a side, so I took him out. There was only one more tank left.